Throughout this video, footage is shown of high school students using a small robotic vehicle to survey in water-filled passages in Mammoth Cave. A camera is attached to the vehicle and shows the sandy and rocky cave floor. Several students, teachers, and a park ranger are interviewed throughout the video.
This is an experience I don't think any other high school has it, so it's really nice to be able to actually do science. Being able to know what to do and change things and experiment and knowing how to conduct actual research has really inspired me to do my own research later on. I just think it makes me realize that I have a lot more opportunities and places I can go than I would have first thought.
Hi, I'm Nora Anderson. In this month's episode of Outside Science Inside Parks, we're following a group of students into Kentucky's Mammoth Cave. They use remote control submarines, or ROVs, to explore the deepest recesses of this amazing cave system.
When we first got a sub, we decided this would be really interesting. We wanted to try to do something real with it. And we reached out to the cave, they agreed, invited us down. We thought we'd start off with an ecological survey, but that kind of morphed as we got further in. It morphed into more of an exploration, and we were able to find a new passage. So they're breaking truly new ground.
This is a way.
About a year ago, they had an older ROV, and it got wrapped around a pillar of rock. It is currently stuck in River Styx. The students have been looking at, with their newer ROV, how do we rescue the old ROV?
It's really going to be about trying to get that missing sub. It's been down there for a while, and we've been able to locate it, but we haven't had the tools to get it out. And so now we added an extension to our new sub that's able to hook onto the tether. So hopefully we'll be able to loosen up and try to get it out.
The coolest part to me is being able to actually see it move around in the environment. Because we see it move around in our pool back at school, but seeing the rocks and the animals in the actual cave and not just talking about it, but being able to be here and experience it is really awesome. This is new terrain, and it's gotten a little bit harder to follow because it's buried in a lot of silt. So we're just trying to follow it until we find the new sub and then face the new problem of how to get that sub out.
Having a chance to get out here and have this factor of complete unknown. They don't know what the result's going to be. They don't know if it's going to be success or failure any given run.
It is buried. Oh, here's ours. This is ours. Here's Oscar. Oscar.
One thing that's most impressive to me is how the students really take ownership of the project. And it allows us as teachers to really almost get out of the way. And when we get out here in the cave system, the scientists here at the parks treat our girls as peers as well. They don't treat them like students. They defer to them about the different decisions we make throughout the project, which is just really neat to see.
They're doing a wonderful job. We have now found that there was an old line in there that's causing a problem, and they're working their way trying to get the two lines disentangled, and with any luck that might get their ROV free.
Here you never know what can happen, and that can be scary and exciting. It's not just an experiment going wrong. It's not just a grade. If we lose the ROV, then we can't come back and find the one already lost.
Okay.
Oh, it says we're on 0%.
Oh no.
Yeah! Yeah! You just knocked it off. We just rammed the rock off the wall.
Yes!
Success! We were at 20% and it went right to 0. And when it dies, we can no longer control anything. So it would be stuck. And the fact that we were stuck on a rock, we wouldn't be able to pull it back.
And this was actually a difficult problem. I mean, there's a possibility that we're losing a couple $1,000 piece of equipment out in the water there. And so there's a lot of pressure involved, and they came through.
It makes being successful a lot more fun. It also makes being a failure, okay, but still, it makes you want to try harder in the future and then eventually be successful. This time we actually found it, and so now we know where it is, we know how to find it, we know what adjustments we need to make. And coming here and not knowing what's going to happen, it's just so exciting, and it makes a job in science so much more exhilarating and an enjoyable thing, where it's not really a job, it's something you get to do.
This sort of project is, in my opinion, how you create scientists. It's not in a classroom, it's outside in a lab setting or in the field like we're doing.
And that's the whole idea of this video series. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Outside Science, Inside Parks.